First, we're going to review adding using 10 frames. So these counters right here represent 1. And so we're going to use the 10 frame to see how many there are. So if this 10 frame right here represents 10 because there are 5 and 5, then I wonder how many of these there are. Here's a second frame, and so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have a full 10 frame filled, which means what? We have 10. So if we use these to fill up the second frame, let's see how many we have in total. So there's 10, and then there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if we have 10 and then we have 7, 10 plus 7 equals 17. Okay, so next we're going to review 10 frame place values. But first we're going to read this problem and see how to work it out. So it says Mark has 137 candies and Lindy gives Mark 24 more candies. How many will Mark have total? So let's look at the problem. First, we're going to underline 137. And then next we're going to look, and it says Lindy gives Mark 24 more candies. So how many will Mark have total? I'm going to go ahead and circle total. So let's write that out real quick. 137 candies plus 24. Well, let's go ahead and look at it using a 10 frame place value chart. So just so we remember, I'm going to write 137 right here, and then I'm going to write 24. Okay, so if we have 137 right here, first let's look at the ones value. There's the tens, and there's the hundreds. So ones, it says that we have 7 ones. So let's go ahead and fill in 7 ones right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's 7 ones filled in. And then next we're going to move to the tens. And so how many tens do we have? It says that we have right here 3. So we're going to use 3 sticks and say 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then how many hundreds do we have? Okay, so it says that we have a 1. So we're going to do 1 square, which represents 1 flat. Okay, and then next, since we're adding 24, we're going to go ahead and look at the ones. And so it says that there's 4 ones, so we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we have 2 tens. So let's add 2 sticks just below. So there's 2 sticks. And then it says that we have 0 hundreds. So if we add these up right now, let's go ahead and count the ones first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's stop there. Since we have 10 ones, I'm going to circle them. And we're going to go ahead and regroup. regrouping means you take the full tens, and you move it to the next column. And so that would be 10. So we have a set of tens. So let's go ahead and add another one. And then so if we look at the ones now, we just have 1. So I'm going to go ahead and write a 1 right here. And then we're going to count up the tens. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if there's 6 sticks right there, it means that we have 6 total. Okay, and then how many hundreds do we have? Well, we have just 1 flat, so we have 1. So if we look at it, it says 161, which would equal 161. Here, I'll show you that. So we have 161 total. Okay. Now that we've reviewed, I have this word problem for us. And so it says, Shelby has 11 cups and her mom buys her 12 more. How many cups will Shelby have total? So what we're going to do here is we're going to add the 2. And so it says that we have 11 cups, so 11. And then we buy her 12 more, or Shelby's mom buys her 12 more. So we're going to add 12. Because it says how many cups will she have total. So, a way that we can find this is by using a line graph. So, I'm actually going to pull this aside real quick. Here, I'll put it right there. And so, if Shelby's mom has 11 cups, so here's 1, and we're going to find 11. So, if she has 11 cups, let's make a dot right there. And so this is all 11 cups that Shelby has right now. Okay, so there's all 11 cups that she has. Well, if her mom says that if Shelby's mom buys her 12 more, let's count from 11 to 12. Okay, so this 11 to 12, it's how many spaces? That's 1. So we're going to say plus 1. And then so from 12 to 13 is what? Another 1. So plus 1. So that would be 2. So 11 to 13 is 2 spots. So let's keep going to 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so if we added 12 cups to Shelby's collection, how many would we have now? What number is that? It's 23. So Shelby now has 23 cups total. Another way that we can do this is with 10 frames. So right here, I have 2 sets of 10 frames. Okay, it's kind of hard to see. Maybe we can do this. Okay, so 2 sets of 10 frames. So right here I have 11, and right here I have 12. So let's go ahead and fill up these 10 frames and see how many Shelby has. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and so those are the 11 cups that Shelby already had. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we filled up 2 full 10 frames. and we have a couple more. So there's 20, 1, 2, and 3. So if we have 10, 20, and then 3, that would be 23.